Pixelgod+SQUAD is all Pixelgod+SQUAD.
I am the kind of person who never give up. It's good to see you, my friends. Alright, this morning we're going to give a quick health update. Really wasn't looking forward to going through anything like this again. Just to give you a little backstory. I've been in the health industry for, almost 30 years. Scientist for definitely 30 years. And during the pandemic, I worked at multiple facilities and, in NYC where there was a lot of death. So, I went through it, but we came out of it. Saved some people, couldn't save everybody. It hit this town like a whirlwind. I'd never dealt with so much death in such a short time frame. So the coronavirus, COVID-19, woke me up. It made me start paying even more attention to a lot of things that are going on globally. Because people act like it came out of nowhere. But I'm going to be 100% honest. I was seeing an impatience before they were talking about it on TV. So, and I'm pretty sure this is going to work out the same way. Now, there's a ship at sea, and they've had 3 fatalities from the Hantavirus. This is a problem. The strain that's infecting the people on the ship is HPS, Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, and this is a really bad strain. Mortality rates anywhere from 30 to 60%. This is something that you shouldn't play with. It's deadly serious. Alright? So I'm going to scroll down to the description. I'm going to leave links to the CDC and a few other places where you can read everything that I'm saying. You can study it for yourself. You can read about prevention. Now I'm going to make a few videos about this, and I'm going to cover everything. I'm going to cover prevention, and I'll give you guys daily updates, because I really hope people are aware of what's going on and aware of their own health, because to have another pandemic right now would be crippling. For a lot of people. So what we're going to do is we're going to educate. We're going to talk about this, and hopefully we're able to navigate through it without too much loss. Don't want what happened with COVID-19 to happen with this. Now, the strain that the majority of the cruise passengers have contracted is from the deer mouse, the sin nombre virus. Now, the worst thing about this virus is it's airborne. So you'll find it in the urine and feces of the deer mouse, right? So when these things dry and then, they're disturbed, it's in the air. And as you see in my diagram, HPS affects your lungs. Critical organ impact. So I really need you guys to take this serious. Now, the brown rat is responsible for the soul virus. You normally with HFRS, which is hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome, The brown rat spreads this virus. However, the mortality rate is a lot lower. I don't care how low it is. Anything above 1% is a lot to me. It's way too much. So the fact that it's from 1% to 15%, yeah, it's just too high. Now, I've heard conflicting reports about a few things when it comes to Hanta. So I'm going to do a little more research before I give you guys a really, really deep dive into this, because I want to learn more about the patients that are no longer aboard the ship. Right now, I think they're quarantined, which is, the proper measures when you have something like this on board of a vessel. But the fact that there's so many passengers, that are now, I guess, traveling back to their home, back to their loved ones, this is a problem. Every single one of these patients, well, we have to find them immediately, because if it's the HPS version and it's airborne, this could possibly spread rapidly. And we don't need another pandemic. That's the last thing I would like to see, another pandemic. We barely made it out of the first one. Now, I'm aware it didn't affect everyone. Some people never experienced any of the deaths. Some people probably don't even know anybody that died from COVID. I'm the exact opposite, because like I said, we were right in the thick of it. So I'm not taking anything, and will never again take any of this for granted. We need to do our due diligence. Protect yourself. Be aware. And come back here every day for an update. Like I said, I'll be studying it. I'll probably do a couple of papers, and I'll add the links down in the description. And yeah, man, just want you guys safe. If you're having any flu-like symptoms, go to the doctor. Do me a favor, all right? Don't just take a Tylenol or Theraflu and think you're going to be all right. Right now, I want you to go to the doctor if you're experiencing any flu-like symptoms. Okay? All right. I said I was going to make this one short, and I am. And I'll be back tomorrow with another update. We really need to find those passengers. All right. So I'll dive into that tomorrow, along with some preventative measures for you guys. All right. But that's it for me on this one. Have a great day, a blessed day, and stay healthy. Health is wealth.